Sherman's March to the Sea in plain English. In November of 1864, Major General William Tecumseh Sherman of the Union Army was given orders to march from the newly captured city of Atlanta, Georgia, 300 miles southeast to Savannah, Georgia. Sherman's army traveled this distance in a little over a month. The speed in which the army moved so fast is contributed to Sherman's bummers, who foraged food from Confederate forces. Sherman's bummers were so effective that by late September he abandoned his supply line. Sherman's army consisted of 62,000 troops that included 55,000 infantry, 5,000 cavalry, and 2,000 artillerymen with 64 heavy guns. On November 15, 1864, Sherman's troops left the burning ruins of Atlanta, Georgia for Richmond. As it went on, Sherman did not meet much resistance, but on November 22nd, part of Sherman's army clashed with Confederate forces. The outcome of the battle was in favor of the Union, with 100 casualties, compared to the Confederates' 1,100 casualties. On November 24th and 25th, Wheeler, another one of Sherman's generals, was held up at Ball's Ferry by Confederate forces. While Wheeler's forces were fighting, the Confederates, the 1st Alabama Cavalry, and some Union engineers constructed a bridge 2 miles away from Wheeler and flanked the Confederate forces. By this time, Sherman's army had already traveled half of the distance to Savannah, Georgia, all destroying Confederate forces' railroads, food, storages, and weapon caches. On December 10th, Sherman's forces finally reached the outskirts of Savannah. When Sherman arrived, he expected to see little resistance, but instead he met 10,000 well-entrenched Confederate troops. Sherman won the battle with only 134 Union casualties, most of which were caused by landmines. When Sherman captured Atlanta, he sent a letter to Lincoln saying that he has captured the city. Sherman's March to the Sea is still today considered a great military and moral victory of the Union forces during the Civil War. This was Sherman's March to the Sea in plain English.